Welcome back to Sinister Customs. And today we're working on the Speed 10. So I'm going to try to break my own record of 38 miles an hour. This time in something a little more SEX 24 styling instead of that dragster. So let's see what we got going on under the hood here. So right off the bat, you probably see the Castle Mamba Micro X2. That is a 4S capable ESC. Today we're just going to be running it on 2S. It does not have a BEC built in, so I've got the BEC right there. I don't even know what it's set at, but it's powering this Honey Badger up here, so hopefully if it's set too high it can take it. And the Honey Badger is from CCXRC. And yeah, so the motor, you can't really see it down there, but that is a 5300 kV Castle, what is it, 080 or 808? I think it's 080. And it's on like a 13 tooth pinion mod 5, so it's pretty low geared, but I am running the Enduro rear axle, so it's not worm geared anymore, but that is factory, so it's still the plastic gears in there and all that fun stuff like before. So hopefully I don't blow it. I think I got 2 more of the factory ones, but if I go through those, I'll end up getting some metal ones, I guess. Yeah, I get asked a lot about the cage on this thing. So this is just that cage, or the Walmart metal racer with all the little metal panels on it. I just took the metal panels off and put a C10. I had to trim some of the things off, but that's pretty much it. We got the GPS charged and ready. Not really into a speed run today, like I said, with the low gearing that it's got. Not looking for high speeds, but just want to test everything out, see if it works. Something else I did. These are the wheels and tires for the Traxxas trailer, or the T-Word. The T-Word trailer. But they work excellent as front wheel if you're not doing all-wheel drive or four-wheel drive. So if you're doing a 2-wheel drive setup, these work awesome. I took the foams out of the monster truck tires, so we'll see how those do with traction. And yeah, let's get to it. So here I'm just getting used to it. As you can see, it was really throttle sensitive. Playing with the steering, getting it all adjusted, just making sure everything's going to be good for some real good full throttle passes. So I also need to look into an open differential. You'll see here in just a bit how bad it pulls to the right when I give it full throttle, or even half throttle with that. Let's try some scale quarter miles. Too much. Let's try that again. Alright, so got the testing done, and this thing did spectacular. I was amazed with how well it handled and actually stayed stable at higher speeds. Got it at a top speed of 19 miles an hour. Again, like I was saying, it's running that smaller pinion gear, only running 2S. So once I bump it up to 3S, possibly 4S, and put a bigger gear on it, this thing is going to be crazy fast. But as of right now, this thing, like, just trying to get out of the hole, wants to go way back on itself. So if I were going to try to drag race it or something, I'd say I need a wheelie bar. But top speed, you know, I can ease it out of the hole as much as I want. But speaking of drag racing it, I did do some passes for the scale quarter mile, which is 55 feet. And I got, what was it, 3.21 seconds at 14 miles an hour. So I know in full quarter mile, that's pretty darn fast. That's as fast as full top fuel dragsters. So that's moving pretty quick, but we're gonna see if we can get it quicker. But yeah, wouldn't be testing if you didn't break some stuff. Didn't really break anything, just lost a spring, and well, I did, I guess, break a drive shaft. So, but easy fixes there. All in all, everything else held up great. I see people working on IFS setups for these, and I think this would do awesome. Although I did switch to the Mofo ugly chassis, so don't really have a place to mount most of them. But I would switch back if somebody got an IFS. I want one of those so bad. If you don't know what IFS is, it's independent front suspension. So that will get rid of that big bulky front differential there, front axle. But yeah, it'll also allow each wheel to travel independently without moving the other wheel. So when you're trying to do top speed stuff, high speed, it's better stability that way. But yeah, so anybody has one of those setups, let me know. But yeah, all in all, I'm super happy with how this thing did. I was having some fun with it in the dirt, and I mean, it did just as well in the gravel as it did out on the pavement. This thing handles really well. I was very surprised. It does have just factory shocks with the stiffer springs in the front, running the Mofo oil filled in the rear, the older versions. So it gives a little more stability to the rear. Front's still a little bouncy and allows for hitting things like rocks and whatnot. But yeah, that does it. Have a good one.